right. What's up, Riley? Gumbo, MacMain. How's it going, guys? So, I'm sure a lot of you guys know I bought a Switch for my son. What's actually happening, and the truth of the whole thing is, here's the brand new Switch. This is going to be my Switch, actually. And he is getting my old Switch. There are a few reasons for this. Chief among them, that he is already playing the Switch more than I am. But also it has all of my games already installed in it with my big micro SD card. The only pitfall right now is that the kickstand is broken and missing. So, what I'm actually going to do is give him the kickstand off the new one, if I can get it open. And I'll put that on here. And then I'm going to clean this up. He's got, by the way, it's Splatoon themed. So, these are my Joy-Cons that are broken. He's not, come on. You think I'm crazy? You think I'm going to give my son a Switch with broken Joy-Cons? Heck no. He's getting the full Splatoon treatment. And these Joy-Cons are going to be skinned, and the whole Switch is going to be skinned. So it's going to feel like it's completely brand new for him. And you might be like, well, why don't you just give him the new Switch? I could just give him the new Switch. The reason I'm not, however, is because I want a Switch that has been untouched by my kids. Whereas he's pretty much already laid claim to this Switch. He just doesn't know it yet. So, we need to make this all Aiden-fied, because Aiden is my son. It is his birthday party, and I want to make him as happy as I possibly can with a really big present. We do not buy our kids big presents hardly ever. We have 3 of them. Even for Christmas, they usually don't get anything like super big from Santa at our house. In our place, it's all about appreciating what you have in life, rather than expecting to get big things. And Aiden, in particular, has never once gotten a big present from me or from Yulia or whatever. Like, he just doesn't get big presents from us. Grandparents are always a different story. Grandparents, they do what they want, right? You can't control them. I think he has like a 4-wheeler at my parents' house. Aiden does, but he's not over there a lot, so he doesn't really get to use it much. Switch, he'll get to use all of the time. All right, and it's already got a screen protector pre-applied. I'll just, wipe off my fingerprints. And yes, he is going to get the full experience, because it will be... It will be getting packed back into the box. So he will get the unboxing experience and everything else. So, this is going to be new. This is going to be exciting. And here's the skin being applied. It's going to look like this. Try not to get the light to reflect too much there. Maybe I can pull this out and show you. Well, I got to pull everything out anyways, but that's what it's going to look like when it's all done. Now, my kids are asleep, and they don't have electronic devices that have internet access. See, as parents, we don't let our kids use the internet. All right. All right. Trying to get all the stuff out. There's a lot of stuff in here. Oh, yeah. I think this also skins his dock. Let me go in here quick. Yep, there it is. Oh, wait, no. Okay, I think there's a skin for this. And I think there's also a skin for the dock. So we're going to want to get those 2 items out, because I'm pretty sure this skin covers those as well. All right. Now, I have never actually applied a Switch skin, and this is one of those Amazon deals that comes with, like, no instructions. So, that's always fun, right? But this also serves as good practice because I'll be making a video that's releasing next week on some Switch skins from Skinit. They sent me some to check out and do a little video on. This does come with an extra screen protector, but he already has one on there that's actually like brand new as of this week. So this one, I guess I could put on my Switch. That is if it's any good, because how they package this thing is ridiculous. Jeez. It's like everything is stuck to the glue. What are they doing? Okay. So there are no instructions. An adventure we are on. All right. So, at least it tells you Joy-Con L, Joy-Con R. As if that shouldn't be obvious. Doesn't look like it covers the sides of the Joy-Cons, which is all right. All right. So, I guess we'll apply this one first here. How you guys doing this fine week? It's been a long and stressful week in my house. I guess we're doing the green right Joy-Con first here. How's it going, Demon Rage? Hope you're having an awesome day. This is kind of a one go at it kind of thing. I don't really want to screw it up. Show you guys what it looks like when it's on here. Okay, the bottom is definitely lined up right. Let's get the rest of this lined up. Try to get there's some extra sticker stuff not removed. Okay. Yeah, the top needs to come up a bit. Good thing I'm doing this. See, the Skinit video I have coming out next week's a sponsored video. I assume the Skinit skins came with instructions. These ones did not. So, whatever. Doing my best here, kind of learning as we go. Alright, the next application will be a bit better. But there you go. That's one down. That's one down. Not everyone has the patience to do this. I've done skins on other systems before. I've just never done on Switch. I like carbon fiber skins a lot. That's kind of my go-to for skins is carbon fiber. In fact, I might ask you guys something. I haven't done the skins on my Switch yet that I'm doing for the Skin It video. I have two different skins because they want me to apply one and then take that one off. And obviously, for my personal purposes, I want to reapply one and actually keep it on. So I've got a white carbon fiber one that I'm really leaning towards. I love it, but it's white, right? Easy to get dirty. But my kids won't be touching that Switch, so it won't matter. Or I have an Avengers themed one. I don't know. I like the Avengers one. I'm kind of thinking I should use the Avengers one for the actual video because the Avengers one, like, yeah, it's popular. It's endgame, but I don't know. Let's move on to the next piece of the skin since there is no instructions. All right, so let's do the other Joy-Con. That was Joy-Con R. Let's go to Joy-Con L here. Let's see here. And this skin is made by a company that is just called Skins. Actually, I'm sorry. I guess Controller Gear is probably the name of the company now that I'm looking at it. It is officially licensed, so it's not like a knockoff. I think when you buy a Switch, it should come with 5 free skins to add to it. I don't know about that. like skins are kind of a niche thing. Not everyone likes them. Some people would also rather get like rubber things, and um, skins are an extremely niche market. But they do look cool when they're applied properly. I'm just glad that I have a sponsor for a skin that I'm doing next week. Yeah, here we go. Ooh. Oh, so close, Nate. So close. Yeah. So you can definitely tell that this skin company is not doesn't have good quality control. So this one should have been really easy because it only has a little slit to put on the minus button. But you can definitely tell this is like a cheaper skin. Not only can I tell by feel because it basically feels like all I'm doing is putting a sticker on. It doesn't line up perfectly. Like you can kind of tell if you look at it, if it'll focus. Like you can see a little pink here. Like it's not really lining up perfectly, even though it lines up perfectly on the minus button. But my son's not gonna care. Let's be honest. So he'll think it looks cool. That's really all that matters. It's his. I would have got him a really nice skin from Skin It, but he loves Splatoon. I don't know if you guys went on my Twitter. If you go on my Twitter and check my latest tweet, there's a image. We drew on the whiteboard upstairs for his birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday, Aiden! It's done in the Splatoon font, and there's a squid on there from Splatoon. He wanted a Splatoon themed birthday party, and he has one. Let me tell you. We were just decorating and everything. Oh, great. Now this one's going to suck to line up. So this one is for here, and I got to get all the little light stickers out. Not that, again, he's going to care, but I'm going to care whenever he wants me to play with him and I happen to be using his grip. He is going to care. Oh, jeez. And they're not coming out. Awesome. I pretty much cannot line this up without those. Come on. They need to come out. I need like a pen or something to poke them out with. This will probably work. Little screwdriver. Yeah, like he's turning 6, or technically he already is 6. This is just a belated birthday party because I was at E3. So let's see here. So I'm trying to be very careful and not break the skin. Okay. Oh, jeez. Really? I do not like how these skins are designed at all. I should have seen if like there's a Splatoon officially licensed D brand or something. What are you gonna do? Oh well. This is just horrible. Whatever. As long as it works. Let's line these things up with the lights. It goes like this. Wow. This skin does not really line up at all. If I actually line this up at the top, whatever. It looks cool. That's really all that matters, right? Skins are about looking cool. So here you go. Here's what this looks like together as a combo. I got the skin on. And see, you can see the lights. So works. Looks pretty neat. Pretty cool. Awesome. All right. The rest of these should be easy, I think. I think that was probably the hardest part. Mark Greenberg, will I be getting any games in 2019? Probably not, my man. Probably not. All right, I was going to give him the kickstand off of my Switch and then buy myself a new kickstand online. Because I don't want to give my son an incomplete Switch. So, what's happening, for those who don't know, you guys know, like, I bought a brand new Switch the other day. I got the box back here. That's why, like, the dock's still in the other day. What's happening, though, is I'm actually getting that Switch. My son is actually going to get the official Nintendo Prime Switch, obviously with all the accounts taken off, but mine and his. That way he keeps all his game saves, because he does not have I do not have a family online account. So he gets to keep all his game saves. Plus, keep my account on there so you can play all my digital games. I've already got my digital games also transferred to the Switch. But the one thing that is missing is the kickstand. My kids broke it a long time ago, so I'm going to give him the kickstand off the new Switch, since I don't really play in tabletop mode that much anyways. But I will buy myself a new one, and I'm going to let him keep the memory card, which, there's like a 256 in here. So he can keep all the digital games, and then I'll have to buy myself a new memory card later. There's pretty much no games on my new Switch, but I want to make sure that that's going to work, and it will. So I know it's a little off color, black on white, but there's a skin going on it, so it's not really going to matter. So it'll look brand new to him. And he's got the brand new Splatoon Joy-Cons to go with it. Since these blue ones are... No, I'm not going to give him those. Not because of Nintendo Prime. They're just broken. So he's got the brand new Splatoon on the back. But, like, yeah. Do I prefer digital or physical? I don't really have a preference. So, whatever's convenient at that time. All right, let's cover this Switch backplate here. Start making this thing look spick and span, huh? Alright. Alright. I don't want to screw this up. Okay, good. Good. Okay, even that came off. Good. Good. Carefully. And good. Okay. Ooh. Let's get this on. Okay. I've never applied a Switch skin before, so this is an interesting experience. And as I said, I have a sponsored skinning video coming next week by Skin It, and you'll be able to see everything. Like, I'm gonna have the camera pointed down at me skinning it. There'll be a face cam at the beginning, then I'll go through the skinning process and the removing process, then a face cam at the end. It won't be an official product review because I am being paid for it. It is a paid sponsored video, but I can already tell you their skins are way the heck nicer than this one. This one looks cooler because it's Splatoon themed. They do not have Splatoon. They do not have an official Nintendo license to do like Nintendo games, but they feel a lot nicer and might actually offer a little bit of actual protection to your Switch. This just feels like I'm putting a sticker on, which is, I mean, that's fine. For a kid, that's fine. I mean, even someone who doesn't really care about the protection, they just care about the look. I mean, that's what it looks like on the back now. Isn't that BA? Isn't that BA? I think that's pretty BA right there. And then we got to, of course, put the kickstand sticker on here. Okay. Make sure this lines up with the rest of it. And voila. Pretty cool, huh? So that's the thing. This skin's less about quality. It's just about looking cool. Officially licensed. It's really not that hard to apply. That one was actually nice. The Joy-Con ones, I don't like the stuff was cut out on these ones. I'm assuming the skin it ones, which are more premium. They're like this was like I think I paid $20 for this skin. The skin it ones are like 35, but I can already tell you the skin it ones they just feel really nice. I know it feels like I'm shilling them already, but again, it's all about what you're buying them for. But that is a sponsored video, so not an official review. But I'll show how to properly apply a skin, how to take it off, and all that jazz in that one. So, and we'll also be checking out the Skin It skins, and it'll be hashtag sponsored and everything, just to let you guys know. So, all right. So cool. That looks cool. I'm curious what it looks like with the Joy-Cons on, because it doesn't look like they gave any skins to put on the back of the Joy-Cons. So, what's it look like with these Splatoon Joy-Cons on? Alright, so that's what it looks like on the front. Looks like on the back. I guess, you know what? With the Splatoon Joy-Cons, that does not look too bad. Alright, cool. Good. Alright, so what do we got next? I think the dock? Is that all left is the dock? Sure, I think all that's left is the dock. Not bad for no instructions. Not bad. Alright, where's the dock here? Gotta get the dock out. So yeah, I mean, this skin, you know, it doesn't look, you know, I mean, it looks really, really cool. It doesn't necessarily, you gotta watch out for manufacturing on this one, but it was only $20. And again, if you guys want to know, I got it off Amazon. I can maybe go online and look at that brand new dock. Did they redesign this a little bit? I'm actually curious. I don't remember that sticking out like that. You guys see that? On the hinge? I don't remember that sticking out. Is that sticking out on the original deck? Oh, sure as heck it is. Huh. Alright. Well. Jeez. They didn't even put the... This must be like an OG Switch, like from the first run. They didn't include the padding they put in the brand new ones. In the newer Switches. There's actually like some padding in here, and there's no padding on these railings. So this is obviously from like the first 6-month run of Switch, which is okay. Whatever. All right, let's skin this bad boy. Let's see here. All right, so no instructions. How do I figure this out? No instructions. How do we do it? I have no idea. So there's no skin for the back of the dock, so this just goes on the front. This is just one solid picture. Okay, this just goes on the front. Alright. No punch outs on this one. Although weird, shouldn't it have a punch out for the power? Okay, it does. Yeah, a little punch out for the power. So let's get this on here. Make sure the power light is going to show that that's lined up. Alright. Oh, no. Let's not. Come on. Let's make this look semi-professional. Alright, cool. So there's the dock. And here's what it looks like inside the dock. Da-da-da-da. Now it's actually got some that go along the side here in this little kit. I think this one goes this way because it's got the USB plugs. Okay. I think I get how they want you to do this. It looks awesome. Yeah, I mean, and you know what? It really doesn't matter what I think about the quality of the skin because it looks really cool and it's for my son and he's gonna love it. He's gonna be jumping for joy. The only thing I have to do is now I have to buy myself a new kickstand since I had to put my the kickstand from the new one on there. But you know what? Who cares? Who really cares? All that he's going to care about is that he has it, turns it on, it works, and oh my gosh, it has all my games. What is this? Okay, this one is going to be a little tricky because I don't want to get stuck on anything. Which, of course, it's already getting stuck on stuff. Skins. I'm working on it here. Sorry that I don't have a camera angle to show you guys. I just figured I got to sit down here and do this anyway, so why not stream it? So now that's what the side looks like, the USB ports. Now I got to do the other side, and I think that's it. And then what I'll do is I might switch views here, go on the Switch, and then start like deleting things and setting up parental controls and all that jazz that I don't currently have set up, since this was originally my Switch that is now going to be his, as I get to use the new Switch since it'll be untouched by kids. We had a couple, one donation come in, Baldson16. Thank you so much for the $5 donation. He says, thank you for your E3 coverage. Hope you had a safe and fun time. Yeah, it was more enjoyable than the last time I went to E3. Still, lots of work, lots of stress, lots of very little sleep. That's just the way it is at E3. Very little sleep. But yeah, I didn't get hit by a camera this year, and I didn't go with a hernia. So that obviously makes things a little bit more enjoyable when you're not in physical pain. Unfortunately, Eric was in physical pain this year because he's got a bunch of tears in his shoulder and arm from helping his uncle with some stuff. Yeah, it's looking good there. Come on, Nate. Last part of this skin. Let's not mess it up. You're so close to having this done to perfection. As close to perfection as you're going to get done for your first time ever skinning a Switch. Okay, so this skin is a little long on the one end, so it kind of curls underneath. That's okay, though. As long as it doesn't peel. Alright, so there's the front of the dock, the side, the top, and again, the back side of the Switch, front side of the Switch, and can't forget the Joy-Con grip, right? That's the Joy-Con grip. Cool. So, let's see. I thought he did something to tear a muscle. He has torn a few muscles, so apparently. All right, so let's get this packed back up so he can have the unboxing experience. So let's put the dock back in here, because, come on, even though I'm skinning things and customizing things and setting things up, I still want my son to have an actual Switch unboxing experience, right? I mean, who doesn't, what kind of gaming father would I be if I deprived my son of a true unboxing experience? So I got to make sure that I get everything back where it's supposed to go here. All right. Gotta take the Joy-Cons off. Well, actually, I'm probably gonna need these Joy-Cons for a second because we'll have to go customize the Switch a little bit here. Delete some stuff. Set up parental controls. Let me. Where's my remote? Or maybe I'll be able to do this on camera. Ah, there it is. I'm like, can I do it on camera? Bueller. Alright, let's turn on the Switch. Alright, so as I said, he's getting my Switch, and I get the new one that's untouched by kids, but he gets all new Joy-Cons, the skin, obviously all the accessories. He gets all the new accessories. I don't need the new stuff. Let me see. Editor here. No, not this one. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. This one? This one. Let me fix that Switch though, huh? Filters. Why is it like stretched? It's so weird. Like, look at that. Why is it 4:3? Transform. Reset. Whoa! What was that? That's not what I wanted to do. What is happening? No, my Switch isn't working at all. Oh, well, the Switch shut off. Because I hit a button. That's why. What is going on with my Switch, man? Why? What's going on with my capture card, I guess, is the better question. Let's, okay, we're in the menu. Transform. Sure, stretch to fit, stretch to screen. Sure. So now all the Switch is stretched for some reason to make it actually look normal. That is so weird. I've never had this happen. Alright, cool. So first thing to do is I gotta go in here and delete like all these extra accounts. So like Yulia. Don't worry, she doesn't have any save data worth keeping. That's not already backed up. Alright, so deleting Yulia. The only accounts that are gonna be on here is no, on my end it's not 720p. The only accounts that are gonna be on here are mine and Aiden's, because this is his Switch and I want to give him access to how do I delete again? Go into here. Is it at the bottom? User, there it is. So we're going to delete all these user accounts. Will I disable internet access? I don't know. There's no internet browser, and he can't access the eShop because he doesn't have his account's not set up to use the internet. And if he tries to use my account to get on, it's going to ask for a password. So there's no real reason for me to block the internet because he doesn't really have access to it on his account anyways. Wait, where's my saves? She just plays on mine, so. Yeah, my kid loves Splatoon, but he doesn't actually play it online. He literally just plays. He does when he plays online. He doesn't like it because he's not very good at the game, so he just gets killed a lot and he hates it. So he likes playing the single player where he can actually beat the enemies and solve the puzzles. He legitimately loves single player Splatoon. Like, legitimately. It's like his favorite thing is single player Splatoon. And he does motion controls. Good on him. I don't even do motion controls in Splatoon. So at least he's doing it right? So when he does finally figure everything out and get good enough and he's ready to go back and face people online, he'll have the right controls down. All right. Next thing is I think deleting games. Games I don't want him to play. Okay, so let's go to data management. Isn't it manage software? Okay. NBA 2K19 can go away. He won't be allowed to play that. Don't worry, all my saves are already backed up and transferred over to my Switch. So, plus he'll have more room for any other games he gets. I already know 3 games he's getting from someone else for his birthday. He loves Smash. He can have that. Fire Emblem Warriors. Fire Emblem Warriors. Warframe's got to go. I don't feel he's old enough to play Warframe, so Warframe's got to go. And this is me setting this up for my son. I'm just trying to move this over so I can read the chat better. Antenna Prime. I was on a plane last week and I was able to browse movies after signing in the Wi-Fi on the plane. You're not supposed to be able to do that, but sometimes it does work. Let me go over to the bottom here. Okay. Just Dance 2017. Not even installed, so might as well just delete. Just so I want his software list to be like all playable stuff that we actually have. NBA Playgrounds. See what people are saying. That's a lot of games. I don't own a bunch of the games still. I mean, the ones that are obviously digital. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Sorry. I'm so sorry, Aiden. I don't think you're old enough to deal with waifus yet. I'm sorry, my man. I'm not ready to teach you about waifus and have you staring at boobs, even though he probably already does. Let's see here. Ukulele, he likes that. Mark 8 Deluxe, he likes that. Paladins can go. No shooty games like that. Splatoon's good enough. Age restricted waifus. Yeah, like I probably shouldn't let him play Fire Emblem Warriors either. Not that he really plays it anyways, but I know the games he plays. Starlink, I'll let him. You know what? I'm gonna leave Starlink if he gets into it. Cool. If he doesn't, he doesn't. Let's see here. So the sad thing about this is he likes Yoshi's Crafted World. I don't. Is that a digital? That might be a digital copy. 5.5 gigs. That feels like a digital copy. Hollow Knight. Sure. Fortnite. No. No. I can play Fortnite. My kids are not allowed. No. No. Monopoly. Sure. If he feels like it. The open beta. It's not even working. Delete that. I see. Here's the thing. I enjoy Fortnite. There's nothing wrong with Fortnite, but I also don't like obsess over it like some kids do. Pinball Arcade, fine if you. It hasn't even been played. Not played. YouTuber's life. Sure, if he wants to pretend he's a YouTuber. Arena of Val. You know what? Sure. If he wants to try out a MOBA, fine. Uno's fine. Here's the sad thing that's about to happen right now. I do not currently own Breath of the Wild. So I'm deleting it off his Switch because he has no ability to play it. I know. Blasphemy. Blasphemy. I had to sell all my physical games. I told you guys about that. So, get rid of the demo here. Can I talk about Etika after? What would you like me to talk about? Has he been found? Did the police find him, or is he still on suicide watch? I haven't really kept up to date since the video went up. Feudal Alloy, sure, if he wants to try it out. Fallout Shelter, I guess, is fine. Namco Museum's fine. Overcooked, of course, is fine. Dark Souls, the test. Yeah, that can go away. Sell something else. I don't have any physical. Well, I shouldn't say I don't have any. I found my copy of Let's Go Eevee. So I have that. And I also have the Nintendo Labo VR. So I have a couple physical games. But as of after tomorrow, my son will have more physical games than me. Obviously, I can use his games. But, let's see. Oh, I shouldn't say that. Maybe he won't let me use them. I don't know. Golf Story, of course my son can play that. Late Shift, yeah. Late Shift's got to go. There's like a sex scene in there that, anyways, it's mature. It's not really mature. It's like PG-13. I'd probably classify that kind of movie game thing as. Let's see. Cadence of Hyrule. You know what? Sure, he can play that. Tetris 99. I don't think he'll be able to access. I'll leave it on there. I don't think he'll be able to play though, because I don't have an online account for him right now. Mario Plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle, fine. Well, this actually is a physical game, so it doesn't matter. I don't have it right now. Wait, why are the police looking for Etika? And did you make a video about it, Nate? I did not make a video about it. Etika put up a video at like midnight today or yesterday or something, saying I'm sorry for all the crazy stuff, and he just went through a whole bunch of stuff, basically finally admitting that he has a problem. But then it really felt like a suicide note video because he kept saying, you know, hopefully the world learns from my mistakes, and it's the first time that I think Etika's been real with us and real with himself in like 6 months, 8 months, however long it's been since stuff really started going nuts, and it sounded extremely depressing, and it sounded like he was on his way to commit suicide. He didn't say the word suicide, but the whole tonation and his wording and phrasing sounded like that's what's going down. You can play Brawlhalla, which I've never even played. Blossom Tales, Galaxy Variant S, sure. Sonic Mania, sure. Rock, sure. Don't have this anymore. Oh, he did say kill myself in the video. Yeah, I didn't pay. I was like watching it like sporadically, so I didn't catch everything. But I mean, dude, mental health is a serious thing, man. I mean, on one hand, if he didn't commit suicide, I'm glad that he's able to admit he has a problem and is getting help. Obviously, if he did commit suicide, that's just man. But I don't want to presume the worst until I'd like to presume that everything's fine. Who knows? And apparently he did something because he said he did something and it's time to pay the price and he's too much of a bitch to pay the price, which is like if he's too much of a bitch to pay the price, then like the ultimate price is your life. So I don't know. It's hard to really mental health is just it's crazy, man. I don't know what to tell you guys. Can you still play your games offline? He'll still have access to the games. He won't because my account's still on here. So if he ever has an issue, literally he can hand the Switch to me. I'll log on my account quick and then verify, and he'll be fine. Let's see here. Mario Tennis Aces do not have it. That was the physical version. Let's see here. Goodbye, YouTube. My son will not be allowed to even attempt to access YouTube. Why? Because I'm on it. And I wouldn't let my son watch my channel. As there's probably some 6-year-olds watching my channel right now. Let's see here. I'll let him access the NES games. It's fine. Arcade. I'm sure if he wants to try it out. Okay, so I'm leaving Captain Toad Treasure Tracker save data on here because I think he's getting it for his birthday from a family member. So I'll keep that on there. Hulu can go away. So I'm leaving Odyssey because he is getting Odyssey tomorrow. Captain Toad, I think someone said he's getting Captain Toad. Octopath Traveler, we don't. Still haven't completed that game. Anyways. Don't have that one anymore. Because Paradox, when he wants to play that stuff, it's called parental controls. He can use my account to play that stuff. Welcome to parental controls. All right. Let's see here. Yeah, the parental control stuff on Switch is actually pretty in depth. I have to set it up on here because there's no parental controls on here right now. I have to re-download the app. So Super Mario Party, my daughter has a physical copy of that, so I'm gonna leave that data on there. Puyo Puyo Tetris can go. We don't have that anymore. You should buy him Bloodstained. Nah, it's all good. I mean, look at all the games he already gets. So I'm gonna leave Donkey. I'm going to leave Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze. He has a physical copy of it somewhere. I don't know where it is. He lost it. I have my copy of Let's Go Eevee. That can stay on. This can go away. Trial version. I'd let him play Octopath if we had Octopath, but Melody does have her own Switch. Her dad got it for her for Christmas. Her biological dad got it for her for Christmas. He loves that dang VR. He is addicted. I'll leave it on. Okay. He cannot have no fairy fencer F for him. That is not appropriate for him. Fun game. Not appropriate for a 6-year-old. Just like Resident Evil Revelations. I'm just deleting these so he doesn't even attempt to re-download them or something. Because these are just all archived. But I don't even want them appearing on the Switch for him here. What's that new Colossus? Why not? 6-year-olds have to learn something. 6-year-olds need to learn about sex right now. That's okay. There's like literally sex things going on in that game. No thanks. He does not need to learn about that right now. He will learn about that when he's older. My kid, my rules. I don't think Yulia's actually ever played against me in Smash. I'm just being completely honest. But she doesn't play Smash Bros, so I would probably kick her butt. You can make folders. Oh, can you make folders on Switch now? I have no idea. I haven't even tried messing around with stuff on Switch in a while in terms of organizing or anything. South Park and the Fractured Butthole. That's got to go away. Why can't you keep RBI Baseball? Because it sucks. I want my kid to play good games. That is not a good game. Come on now. I need to mold his mind a little bit. Try to show him what. Now, he can get into his own type of games. That's fine. He doesn't have to like the games I do. But it's just a bad game. It's just a bad game. Like Henry the Hamster Handler. It's a terrible game. I'm not letting him play it. Well, I gotta go delete the cloud version of Resident Evil 7. Sushi Striker is a good game. I don't own it. That was the demo. I don't own Sushi Striker. So it's not about Sushi Striker being a good or bad game. It's about the fact that I don't have it. Do-do-do. Let's see here. See, look at all these games he's going to have day one to mess around with. Now you might be like, oh, what's wrong with Rocket League? He doesn't have access to play online, so he doesn't need that software on his Switch. Because the only way he's going to play online is with my account. Granted, I don't like it, so I really don't care about my ranking in LA Noire. Is it new? Alright, what else on this Switch here? Payday 2. It can be offline. Doesn't matter. The primary reason to play Rocket League is to play online. So, and it's been on my Switch for a year, and he still hasn't played it. Like, I don't have 1-2 Switch anymore. He probably wishes I still had Kirby Star Allies. But I don't. So that can go away. I don't really know if I'd mind if he played Tiny Metal. I mean, I know it's a war game, but I don't know. It's not installed on here anyways. That was just like the... Don't have arms anymore. Wish I could go up. Let's see. Kirby Star Allies. And then Racing Double Dragon 4. I don't really care if you played it, but it's not actually installed, so. Delete all the online. The online isn't good anyways. And the online's not completely terrible. Alright, so that's good. So let's well, yeah, I should probably go in here and change the order. Actually, change this. This actually, let's set it to a Splatoon character here. Do they have the squid? Oh, there we go. He loves, ooh, he'll love the orange squid. What's a good background to give him? Kind of, which one do you like better? I think the blue, because blue and orange are contrasting colors. Do you think this blue or this blue? The blue, so this blue or that blue? The lighter blue. Which one do you think pops a little better with this icon? Mark says go with like a dark blue. The light. See, I think this one right here looks really good. But then again, I'm biased because that's like Nintendo Prime Blue right there. And I love Nintendo Prime Blue. Like, I love... Whatever. He's going to get what I like. He can always change it if he wants. Okay, see? His account's not even technically linked to a Nintendo account right now. I don't want it to be yet. I will eventually get him linked into a Nintendo account. But for right now, if he wants to buy a digital game, I'll buy it on my account and then he can download... Or I'll download it on his thing. And then he can... in case he walks away. In case he falls asleep playing it. Yep, it's 12:15 a.m. Alright, so parental controls. Alright, let me reinstall the app here. Oh, that's right, my phone was acting up. Hope your son has a good birthday. Yeah, I hope so too, man. Think you need pink for my profile? I would let him play Zelda if I had it. I left Cadence of Hyrule on there. And if I get Link's Awakening this year, again, my gaming budget's gone right now, but if I somehow come up with extra money and get Link's Awakening, I would let him play that, of course. And he could easily play Breath of the Wild if I still had it. I don't have it right now. I will eventually have it again. It'll be like my 5th time rebuying that damn game. But whatever. I like supporting Breath of the Wild, so that doesn't bother me. Where is... My phone's almost dead. Is it going to let me charge it this time? Or is it going to start yelling at me, oh, there's moisture in your charge port? I don't care. Fry my phone then. Just charge the dang thing. I'm at like 3%. Oh, now you don't want to charge at all. That's lovely. Oh, now my phone's flickering. That's cool. Maybe there really is water in the charge port. Whoops. Alright. You know what that means? Switch parent control. That means that I have to use a wireless charger with my phone. I'm sure my phone's fine. It's done this before, and then like give it a week because like the phone's working fine, and I'll be able to charge it wirelessly, no problem. I don't know what happened. I hope one of the pins didn't get bent in there or something. Well, 3%. Am I going to be able to pull this off with only 3%? That is the question. Can I pull this off with only 3%? Come on, finish installing. This hypnotic flickering light show. And who knows? I'll have it plugged in directly to wall power up in my room, and maybe it'll work then too. And it's my extra switch charger that's up there that I actually use to charge my phone. Why is this not like? Is my phone just not like it because it's the parental app? Is it like, this is the parental app, we cannot finish that last percent? Oh, I'm gonna be really mad. I won't be able to set this up. All right, my phone's not working right now, so I won't be able to set it up right now. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, how about this? I don't have a smart device. Oh, well. Okay. I'll have to set it up later, like when he's in bed sometime. All right. So there's folders now, huh? How do I do folders? No, I want it. Okay. I just want it to be. Why does it stop defaulting to my account? Ugh. Of course, it's defaulting to my account. How do I log out? I can change that in settings. Okay, let me. How do I change that in settings? Is that under users? Change order? No. Philip, back in my day, parental controls was if they caught me playing video games after bedtime, they would take the controller and beat me with it. That was parental controls. Way worse than what parental controls are today. You can also scroll left to go right now. Cool. How do I make it default to Aiden? I want it to be when he clicks on a game, it's not on my account. I want it to be on his. And I booted up a game. I guess I'll let it boot up, but maybe it's because I didn't let it boot up all the way. No, I'm not modding my son's Switch. Okay, there we go. That's what I want. Okay. That's good. That'll work. That'll work. I don't want to sleep, though. Hold on. I don't want it to sleep. I actually want to power it all the way down. Alright, we'll switch back to this here. Oh, good. He's at 75%. Perfect. Let's power this bad boy all the way down. Power options. Turn off. Alright. Good enough. Alright, let's get this bad boy packed back up. Get this screen nice and clean. Alright, screen's looking good. Where is the switch box? Here we go. Oh. All of this lovely stuff to put back. Alright. So, the dock first. Again, I'll let my son have the unboxing experience here. health and safety information. All right. Gotta put back in that. All right. I think the health and safety information was on top of the dock. All right. Ugh. Show product that is under NDA. Yeah, because you know I totally have a product that's under NDA in this house. I love it when I get box in a box in a box. All right. Make sure I get this in here just right. Said I want him to have the full unboxing experience. Oh, and the Switch itself. Man, that looks good. I gotta say, man, the skin look. You know, I might not be the biggest fan of the quality of the skin, but like this Splatoon, they did a good job with the Splatoon design on it. I don't even care if they just straight ripped official art and did it. It is officially licensed, so I'm not really worried about the legalities. There we go. Ah. Fold it in like that. Oh yeah. There we go. The unboxing experience is ready. Oh, he is gonna freak. He is gonna flip the hell out. His own Nintendo Switch. Man. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I know the barcode on the back thing. It's okay. It's alright. Although, wasn't this on something? I feel like that was on something. I feel like that was on something. Was that on the dock? Did I not put the... What was this on? The dock, maybe? It was on the dock? Okay. Alright. Yeah, that makes sense. It's a pretty big one, so it has to be the dock. Were these on the Joy-Cons then? These must have been on the Joy-Cons. Did the Joy-Cons come in bubble wrap? As well? Because I'm starting to think that the Joy-Cons came in the bubble wrap too. Because I'm seeing Joy-Con sized bubble wrap. So, alright, so then let's put these in the bubble wrap. Let's spin it around like this. He's got to get the full experience, man. If there's bubble wrap on the Joy-Cons, he's going to have to deal with it. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Okay, so the bubble wrap didn't come... Okay. So the bubble wrap came with the Joy-Cons, but it came in this. It's from this. Okay. Alright, yeah. Then we won't put that in there. Because the Joy-Cons that came with this Switch are, like, with that Switch. Because my kids broke my Joy-Cons. So, I get the whole brand new Switch. He gets brand new Joy-Cons. He gets my Switch all spiffed up. New kickstand. Screen protector. The screen is somehow not scratched. I don't know how it hasn't gotten scratched with how much my kids have abused my Switch over the last 2 years, but now I don't have to worry about that anymore. Now I've got my Switch, and now he's got his own. Oh, he is gonna flip. Oh my gosh. I know my son. He's never going to see this coming, guys. He's been working, doing chores for 2 years to earn a Nintendo Switch, and he still hasn't earned it yet. You might be like, that sounds kind of harsh. He's 6, so he doesn't always do his chores. And we have a thing where if mom and dad do your chore, you lose a star on the chart. So obviously, sometimes he doesn't do his stuff and he loses. Oh, he's not going to expect this at all. Yay, Joy-Con straps. I really don't care for those. I mean, I left the ones that are in here. There we go. There it is. Do you rather out the back facing forward? Well, it's going to be. Hold on, it's going inside this thing. This is what we're putting it in. It's like one of those portable freezer bags you would use at a grocery store. Because we don't have any wrapping paper and we don't have any gift bags big enough, so it's just gonna go in here, and he's not even gonna realize it's the Switch. Boom. So he's just going to open it up, pull it out, and he's going to be like, wait, what? It's yours, man. He's like, Dad, this is your Switch. No. My Switch is right here. Although, I can't give this away. I need to put my old Joy-Cons on here, because what he'll do is tomorrow morning he'll come down to my office, and he'll be like, yeah, see, look, that's broken off. They don't even stay connected anymore. Anyways, I don't want him to think there's any... Oh, wait. I wanted to apply... I'm not done yet. The extra screen protector. It's a crappy one, but it's better than nothing. And I want to apply it to this one. Now, some people have asked, am I going to record my son's reaction? Well, you guys know, of course I'm going to record it. Whether or not I'm going to show you guys that reaction and put it up in a video, I have no idea. That I haven't decided on. And you might be like, that's crazy. Why wouldn't you do it? I have to make sure it's appropriate. I have other family members there. Some specifically that have always requested to never appear in a video. So there's things I have to take into consideration that go beyond just, hey, my son is getting a Switch, put the reaction up. I think it'd be cool because it's kind of a completion of, hey, I told you guys about something, and now you see the completion of it. I think that's really cool, just as a community event. And I know there's going to be a live stream sometime where my son's going to want to come on and be like, guys, I got my own Switch, because he's going to be all excited. But I have to be conscientious of other people's desires and respect them. So I got to make sure I record it in a way that other people aren't appearing that don't want to appear. After all, this is my family. So last thing I need to do is piss off my family. Because this is a family event. Aiden, he'll want me to do the video. Should I just tell my family it's his birthday? Of course, the one thing I always concern myself with anytime that I put up a video that has my children in it is what internet troll out there is going to start saying nasty things about my kid. Last time Aiden appeared in a video, there were other videos made about me and my channel and my family that were calling him autistic. So it's like one of those things where I also have this, this is the reason I don't let my kids use the internet. I have this general fear that the asshole side of the internet is going to do what the asshole side of the internet does. And yeah, my kids aren't really going to read it, of course. But as a parent, when I hear people say things like that about my kids, it makes me want to punch through a wall. I want to reach through the screen and strangle those people. Why would you say things intentionally to, try to make my kids look dumb, or when you don't even know them just because they're excited. And there's nothing wrong with having autism, even if he was autistic. It's not like it's something to be ashamed of. But I know the intent of saying stuff like that. I had someone call my son retarded once on the internet. And I get it. It's the internet. The internet can be assholes. I always have that concern anytime my kids appear on my channel. God, I'm having a hard time getting these bubbles out. Guess I'll try the old credit card. Ryan Lisa, what do you say? I meant the back of the Switch facing forward because it has the sticker. It would give a bigger impact. I think what will give the big impact is because the unboxing experience, the original unboxing experience of a Switch is screen forward. So I'm going to let it be screen forward. Then he's going to pull it out. And when he pulls it out and realizes it's Splatoon on the back, oh, he's going to freak. Because I think if he opens it up and he sees the back, he might not know it's a Switch. That's the thing. He might not understand it's a Switch. So I want him to get the normal unboxing experience. And then my goal, if I do a video, is I'll get the experience of him reacting to opening the present. And then hopefully how he reacts when he opens the Switch and sees the Splatoon skin and all that jazz. But we'll see. We'll see when I'm able to record and if I'm comfortable sharing it. Again, as I said, the internet can be an awful place sometimes, especially as a parent. Like, I can deal with internet hate, but God, there's just something when people bring my family and my kids into it. And the thing is, if I put the video up, I'm inviting it. I mean, let's just be honest. If you put your family, your kids on the internet, you are inviting people to be that way. Because you have to realize how the internet is. And I know how the internet is. And I know that there'll be tons of you. Most of you guys in the stream will be fine. You'll be fantastic. You will be excited. I mean, you'll say a bunch of kind words that he'll never hear. Because I won't let him. Well, that's not true. I guess maybe I'd share some of the kind words with him. And here's the crazy thing. My son just turned 6. He can read better than our 9-year-old, 8-year-old daughter. Crazy. He is he's reading chapter books and he's not even supposed to know how to read yet. He literally just learned a few words in class last year. Now he's reading chapter books. Crazy kid. He likes reading. I'm glad that he likes reading. Yay, there's my crappily applied screen protector that you can still see air bubbles in, even though I pushed them all out and then they came back on when I pulled the ink sticker off. Oh well. What are you going to do? Sometimes they go away after playing for a little while too. After the screen heats up a bit. You can always heat gun it. Anyways, that's not my Switch. Watch him try to get on that Switch tomorrow and he realizes, oh, there's no games. Because look. There's no games. My account's over there. Everything's transferred, but I haven't actually installed any of the games. So I have all these save files on there, but no games. All right, I gotta hide all these Splatoon. I guess I can just throw this stuff out. Better keep that. I think that's warranty information that I forgot to put back in the box. I think that'll do it. The extra Joy-Cons, I'll just set these aside. Oh yeah, I have a physical copy of Monopoly. Oh man. What time will I give it to him? Well, his birthday party is tomorrow at 4 o'clock. So it'll be the last present, second to last present he opens. The last present will be some games from a family member, but it'll be the second to last present. He probably won't, 5, 6 o'clock. I don't know, whenever we decide to do presents. I'd rather read books outside of school, but because of the Pokemon games, I read so much and legitimately improved my vocabulary unintentionally. Yeah, and that's the thing. He does read all the story stuff in Splatoon. He's always reading it. He reads it out loud. He sounds out the words. It's crazy. Out of all the games you could still have, you have Monopoly. That copy of Monopoly is not mine. That's my daughter's. I actually have the digital version of Monopoly on my Switch. That's my daughter's copy of Monopoly. I don't know why it's in my office. I have no idea. She obviously tried to play it on my TV down here. Get a glass screen protector. I know Zachary Kurtz, and I realize that's not a glass screen protector on my Switch, but I had it and it was free, so I'm using it for now. I'll eventually get a glass one. I've cracked a few of them, but whatever. All parents are protective, but you can't let that slow you down if it's just words. What am I going to do if someone calls him retarded to his face? If it's an adult, I'm going to knock him the hell out. If it's a kid, I'm going to put the kid in his place and get a hold of his parents. And if the parents don't do anything, I don't know. I mean, I'm always going to teach my kids, obviously, how to deal with situations. I'm not going to, baby them and not, they need to know how to handle bullies and how to handle stuff. But it's also one of those things where Aiden in particular is a very sensitive kid, and he's going to have a very hard time growing up because of how sensitive he is to a lot of different things. And because of that, it feels like me as a parent, I need to protect him a little more than my other kids. Ollie, I'm not worried about him. Melody, she'll beat anyone up who does anything to her. I don't want her to necessarily beat people up, but whatever. The point is she'll defend herself. Aiden is that kid that, a lot like me when I was younger, to be honest, where people are going to pick on him and he's going to cry, and then they're going to pick on him for crying, and then they're going to beat the crap out of him and he's going to cry some more, and he's just going to be curled up in a corner as people are spitting on him and calling him names and beating him, and he's done nothing wrong. That's the kind of kid he is, because that's the kind of kid I was. And I want to help him deal with that, but I also know that no matter what I teach him, if he's anything like I was, it's not going to matter. My dad tried to make me be a man, and it doesn't matter. That's still what happened, because that's who I am. I don't know why people want to be mean to me. I don't know why they're doing this. I don't know what I did wrong, blah, blah, blah. So my thing is hoping that he doesn't blame himself, and hopefully gets in with a good crowd. If he gets some good friends, they'll defend him for him if he won't defend himself. That's kind of what I hope, anyways. That he finds a good friend group growing up. What are my plans for Mario Maker 2? I'm not buying it. My game, guys, that Switch that's now in this bag for my son, that was my gaming budget. I'm not buying Mario Maker 2. So I don't have any plans. If anyone tries to ask me, again, what are my plans for this game in 2019? There are no plans. I don't plan to buy any more games this year. If I happen to have extra money at a given time, maybe I will, but I can guarantee you right now I will not have extra money for Mario Maker 2. I will not have money for Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 or Fire Emblem Three Houses next month. I am not going to have money for games for a long time. I'm talking tax return season 2020 kind of time. Just in time for Animal Crossing. Which is fine. Nope, no NBA 2K20. What are my plans for pizza? Well, we're having pizza for his birthday tomorrow, because that's what he wanted for his birthday, was pizza. Sell that expensive chair I'm sitting on. You mean the expensive chair that is kind of... I can't really even show it. It's... The one armrest is partially missing on the one. The other armrest, it's peeling up. The head, the pillow thing is broken. No. This chair is not worth anything on the secondhand market, man. And the thing is, whenever you buy something expensive, you have to realize the moment you buy it, it loses half the value. So, when you go buy, an expensive computer, half the value's gone. Buy a car, half the value's gone. This chair, the moment you put it together, half the value's gone. So, I'm not selling my office chair. Jesus. It's not worth anything. It's already fallen apart. It's what happens when you're overweight. When you're overweight, furniture like this tends not to last. So, is my daughter a bully? She has her moments. She's a bully to her brothers, that's for sure. She is a big bully to her brothers. And she knows what happens if it continues. I have no problem sending my kids to military school. I have zero problems. And she knows it. If that kind of bullying behavior of her brother continues over the next year, she knows what's coming. She knows. Magically, because she knows, her behavior is starting to get better. Once we showed her what military school is. She's like, oh, you what? You don't have respect for especially your little 3-year-old brother. You don't have respect for him? You're going to treat him like a POS? You're going to punch him in the head for just reading a book? That's right. Our 3-year-old's trying to read a book and you punch him in the head? Yeah. Needless to say, no problem sending you to military school. You need to learn some respect. But we're trying to handle it in-house. It's all good. She's usually a good kid. Love her to death. But she's got some stuff to work on. To be fair, I don't like talking about this because this is obviously really personal, but she, our daughter, I guess I don't really want to bring it up. Sorry. Forget I said anything. There's a thing going on, but I don't really think it's appropriate to talk about with you guys. So I don't even talk about it with some of my family. It's a personal thing. Love her to death. Doing our best. No. I didn't watch the NBA draft because my Bucks aren't in it. Unless my Bucks traded and got a second rounder or something. I didn't even look. So I didn't pay any attention. I mean, I know where Zion went, but that's because it was all over everything. Yeah, the Bucks didn't have a draft pick, so it doesn't matter. There was no point for me to watch because I'm a Bucks fan, and the most interesting thing is that we traded Tony Snell. All right, I'm gonna go to bed because knowing my luck, my kids will be up in like 5 hours. That's just the way things seem to go in my life. All right. I don't watch hockey, so I don't have any thoughts on the Stanley Cup. Anyways, thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed watching me kind of sort of skin a Switch since you couldn't really watch because I don't really have camera angles for live streams to do that kind of thing. In the future, when I get a second camera, you'll be able to actually have angles where you could see what I'm doing. But until then, look forward to my sponsored Skin It video next week. That's the company who's sponsoring me, where I will be skinning a Nintendo Switch. I think probably with an Avengers Endgame skin and then removing that skin just to show you how easy it is to remove said skin. That it's not like one of those you put on and it's really hard to take off and it leaves residue and goo. I don't know. That's what they claim. I don't know. I won't know until I actually do it. But it's not a review. It's just kind of a showcase. I'm just showing off the skins. Yeah, and I think that one's going up on Monday. And in that one, you'll actually get to see me apply the skin and stuff like that. So, anyways, birthday tomorrow. Go check out my Twitter, where I had an image up from a little drawing I did for my son for his birthday tomorrow. Otherwise, thank you guys for tuning in. And yeah, I should have a video up tomorrow morning at some point. After that, who knows? The next video after that probably won't be till Saturday, because tomorrow's going to be a bit of a light day at the channel. Because, again, son's birthday tomorrow. So, 1 skin, 2 skin, 3 skin. 4. I'll just say that. All right. Later, guys. Peace.